All right, so a couple days ago, before I went to work, the Holy Spirit was really putting it into my spirit to talk about kindness. All right, and these are some of the verses that I got with kindness. Proverbs 31:26, she opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. Proverbs 16:24, pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. In Colossians 3, verse 12, it talks about kindness and humbleness. And then 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4, it says, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. Kindness is something that is really lacking in this world today. It's also the fruit of the Holy Spirit that we as children of God should be producing when we're abiding or being obedient, however you want to say it, but that also comes with your obedience, and your willingness to be that kind person and gentle. So what he was wanting me to speak about is, because our words are so powerful, as I've said before in my other videos, we bring life or death, with the things that we say. They plant seeds in other people, and people can walk away from us feeling horrible or feeling uplifted and good and inspired and really loved. So just because we're speaking the truth does not mean that we should be rude about it. All right. Looking at my notes. So there is a way that we should be saying things, like our words. Pay attention to the tone of your voice. How are you saying it? Is it coming from a place of love? Is it coming from the Holy Spirit, or is it coming from your flesh, your pride? Is it harsh? Is your words harsh? Okay, that is the biggest thing, because when our words are harsh, that's usually a result of pride. Pride comes in many forms. There's even spiritual pride, some say. Okay, you can get with the Holy Spirit, start doing research on pride, and look at different ways how it's rooted in your life, and ask the Holy Spirit to help you, get rid of that and start producing the good fruit. Because we should be producing the good fruit and not the rotten fruit. That's what he was telling me. No rotten fruit, okay? It should taste good to others, is basically what he's saying. Because fruit is sweet, right? So just being kind and sweet and loving and compassionate. And also, I talked in several of my previous videos, especially with the women, but this is for, men too. Of course, I'm not here to really teach the men. It's mostly for the women, but our attitudes, because these attitudes that most people have, it's like a repellent. There's nothing that makes people want to come around you when you have a bad attitude. So yeah, just pay attention to your attitude. And so there will be times where God will allow you to be in situations with people, and he will show you how you could better communicated your words, to have been more kind, in that situation. But it takes you paying attention and listening. And that also has to deal with you putting away your pride. I always talk about pride because it is such a big deal. And we are always at war with our flesh and pride. All right. There's that spiritual battle between that, your flesh and your pride, and your spirit. Okay. So you always want to be led by the Holy Spirit. So think about and pay attention to the words you're saying and how you treat people. But yeah, be kind, smile. Most people walk around with frowns, and they're so angry and mad, and maybe it's just your smile that brightens up their day. Okay?